Oh, okay. Okay. Yep, there is this black guy out there who has made an issue out of nothing so big he's making a tissue look like sandpaper. Put a video out, essentially threatening white people, saying that he's going to take us out, acting like he's still living in slave times. I just have to ask, just so we can get this out of the way, the amount that some black people talk about slave times, it almost makes me think that y'all miss it, you know? Like you want to go back in time. Like if you have a really bad traumatic thing happen in your life, are you talking about it every second you get? Or are you just trying to leave it in the past? Like, oh, hey, if your wife cheats on you, are you sitting there telling everybody about it? Or are you just like, okay, well, she's an idiot. I left and we're moving on. Simple. Now look, I get it. We all have our moments where we get sensitive. Catch me in traffic, especially when I'm towing a trailer and somebody's tailing me. There are not too many things in life that makes me want to fight more than that. But of course, you've got to be able to tone that shit down and just say, okay, if I have to slam on my brakes, this guy's getting a cross member right in his forehead because he's driving a Honda Civic. So why don't we listen to this guy just sit there?
One way black people achieve true liberation, that's by taking it in blood. There has to be blood all over the floor. There has to be bodies on the floor. There has to be people screaming and crying. That is the reality. And this is what history shows me. No amount of begging, no amount of complaining, no amount of protesting, nada is going to get you your liberation until you take it with blood. You see? So this is why I sit back and I don't play along with any of these black people talking about it's a spiritual war, this, that, because when those cops are going into our neighborhoods and shooting our babies, that's a physical thing, right? Address the physical. You see, this is why I say don't hit my phone until y'all ready to do what y'all know we got to do. When y'all ready to go outside and hunt them white boys, hunt them cops, go to that white boy's neighborhood and fuck it up. When y'all ready to do what y'all know we got to do, hit me. But until then, I'm not playing around with y'all because it's all of these excuses for why we don't want to do it. I'm going to sit back and do my thing. When y'all ready to go outside and take blood, hit me anytime. But you see, a lot of us are not ready to do that. But I'm trying to tell y'all, there is no freedom. There is no liberation for our people.
All right, so let's just walk through this ironclad logic, if we can. A white person pisses you off or makes you feel uncomfortable, or just their mere presence in life brings up the fact that maybe some of your ancestors were slaves. You interpret the white person's simple existence as systemic oppression for y'all. Not, okay, well, let's give this guy a chance. Maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's a lefty liberal who hates white people, but is white. We have a lot of those. And that's confusing, but we'll talk about that a different time. But you view white people's existence as just a threat to you. So then you go and you threaten to hunt them. So if we can we just run through this real quick, how this would go? So these are rough numbers, but black people make up about 12.1% of America. Hispanic or Latino, this is probably very wrong because this was back in 2020. Now this is probably around 20%, but they make up 18%, and white people are 57%. So you want to go to war with us, or you want to hunt us down, or you want to just find us on the street and kill us, make us bleed, make people cry, that type of thing. All right, you understand that there are more than 4 times the amount of people that we can be like, okay, we're going to war. How do you think that's going to go? Let's take it a step further there, Mr. Waterworks. You said a very key word in there, and you said hunt. How many black people do you know that actually go and hunt? Enjoy hunting. You know how many I know? Zero. I have never, ever heard a black person say, you know what, I'm going out hog hunting today. I'm going to go get a white-tailed deer. I'm going to go shoot an axis. I'm going to go turkey hunting. Never. Now, on the other hand, white people, even Mexican people, all the fucking time. I got a deer feeder on my property. I got a turkey feeder. I will shoot the fuck out of a hog if I ever see one out here. I fish 4 times a week, and I'm pretty much participating in every season out there as far as hunting goes. So, once again, I'm just kind of double checking the logic here. You want to hunt us, but y'all don't legitimately hunt. And we have learned to track, have learned to sneak up on a white-tailed deer, which is not easy. How to blend in with our environment. How to sit in a tree stand for half the day and not make a sound. With a lip of Copenhagen and possibly a 6-pack of something. How do you think that's gonna go? That's like a dude saying he thinks he's okay at golf. Go into the Masters and be like, dude, I'm gonna kick Tiger Woods' ass today. I love the confidence, but you don't have the experience to back it up. Now, can we flip this for a second? Imagine if I went on the internet and I said something like this. Just the opposite. So white people against black people. And I used the exact same words this dude used. I probably would be at the minimum severely looked into by a couple of different agencies. I potentially would be arrested for a hate crime or whatever else. It's obvious that whenever it's a white person doing something against a person of color, the consequence is far more severe. Now, what is all this about? It's about equality, right? It's about everybody, no matter what your skin color, gender, having the same rights as everyone else, having the same opportunity in this country, not being oppressed, and having freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. If we're being treated differently in terms of the exact same thing, saying something like this, and the consequence is different, how's that equality? I think that's the thing. People don't really want equality. They just want it good for themselves. So what's the takeaway in all this? To this guy, I don't know if he's ever going to see it. Fuck your feelings, dude. That's going to be the new motto of this show. Oh, you're upset because of something that happened I don't know how many years ago and you can't get over it? Or you just naturally are simply racist against white people? We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We have more people than you guys. We are far more armed than you guys. Yes, for the most part, we are much more civilized. So if that's what you guys want to do, we don't want that. We're not wishing for that, but we're going to defend ourselves. And it's not going to be fun. For you or for any of you guys over there who think that all of your problems are because of white people.